Hey y'all, welcome to Zen Chaos, a little bit of Zen in a world full of chaos. I'm Carrie, homeschool mom of two, birth doula, business owner, you name it, I do it. So today I am doing a haul of all of the homeschool goodies that I've gotten over the past week or so. So some of the stuff is from Amazon, some is from Barnes & Noble, some is from Half Price Books, some is from the thrift shop, just little bits here and there. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, I want to just go over media that we have. We have this CD player back here that we use with our read-along books. But it's kind of nice to play music during the day, and though I can play it off of my phone through our Bluetooth speakers, both my record player and my sound bar are Bluetooth, so I can just connect to them. It's kind of nice to be able to have some music playing in the background that the kids can put on by themselves. So first up we got, and these are all from the thrift shop, these are not brand new. So first off is Traveling Melodies by Baby Einstein. And if you've ever listened to the Baby Einstein movies, it's basically the music that's playing in the background all the time in them. And then we got this one, which is Tell Me a Story by Great Hall Productions, and it's just a few different stories on tape, book on tape for the kids. We got Little Pim, the French bop. So it's a bunch of songs in French. We haven't broken into this one yet, but I'm excited for it. We kind of dabble a little bit in Spanish right now, but French is the language that I think is most beautiful, and so that's what I really want them to learn. Then we also got Snoopy's Animal Party. She has a lizard, and I was afraid because she was kind of picking it up by its tail, and I didn't want its tail to break off. And then we got the Narnia soundtrack, which is just the music from Narnia, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. So these were all cool finds. They were $1 each or something like that at the Goodwill. Next is what I got at Barnes & Noble, and I got these Brain Quest cards. I love these things. My kids love these things. We like to take them in the car. And then you can just ask the questions while you're driving around. Obviously, I'd be in the passenger seat, not driving. But when it's all four of us in the car, then it's nice to take along. And we do these on days where we just aren't feeling workbooks or anything like that, but we still need to learn. So these are great for that. We have the pre-K edition too for Serenity, but I don't know where those are. They're hidden in a box somewhere. I need to find those for her because she just got old enough to be able to use it. And I also bought Make Way for Duckling. So we have Storytime Treasures, and that's our literature workbook that we're working out of right now. And this is one of the stories that goes along with that workbook, so that's why I got this. I've rented it from the library a bunch of times, but I'm just I'll just get it, and then we'll have it, and I don't have to keep re-checking it out from the library. Next, Amazon. Got a few things off of Amazon recently. I try not to buy too much off of there because it's so easy to spend so much money on curriculum off of Amazon. So I just got the next two books in this Lollipop Logic series. We already worked through book 1 and it was awesome and we loved it. So I got book 2 and book 3, and we've already started working out of book 2, and it's still as great as book 1 was. And then we also got Fantastically Great Women Who Changed the World. This is the activity book, but there's also I think 1 or 2 reading books that go along with this. But I thought the activity book would be great to start with. And guys, look at these pictures. The illustrations in this is beautiful. I am all about it. So I'm excited about Luna and Rennie busting into this one. And then Half Price Books. This is where the largest amount of the haul came from, and when I got home from Half Price Books, I was I should probably do a haul because I don't know how often it's going to be when I buy this many books. Let's be real. So first is my early learning carrying case. This is like $2 and it has 4 books in it about family, feelings, weather, and whereabouts. And this is like early learning, so this is more Serenity's speed. Haven't even opened them yet. That's like how new they are. And then I got this like kind of fun and graphic workbook for 2nd grade. It's just the Big Book of Learning Fun by the Learn-A-Lots. And it looked like a lot of fun. I don't know if you can see up here, but we always get the, actually the Brain Quest, the same company that does these cards, the Brain Quest books for like the next grade. But I thought this would be nice to have on hand because workbooks are my kids' jam, especially when they're like brightly colored like everything that's in this book. I don't know why I'm putting them back there. Next is one, it's called Draw Then Write. And I thought this would be good for Luna. She's my little artist and she's always drawing, but she really just doesn't enjoy writing. So I thought this might be a good way to get her interested in the idea of writing. So you draw the picture, it has instructions, and you draw the picture in the box, and then you just like write about it over here, and you learn about it and kind of write about it over here. So, and it has that like a few different pages where it talks about that. So I'm hoping this will make writing fun for her, and then it'll be like I draw a picture and then I can write a story about it. And since she's always telling stories about her pictures anyways, like maybe she'll get into that like mode where she wants to write more often. We'll see. Next is the Brainy Book of Time and Money. We haven't really touched much on telling time and counting money yet. Again, my kids are 3 and 6, so they're still pretty young, but I thought this would be good to introduce her into it. And again, it's really colorful images, and I think it'll be nice to work through. And I like that it has the like the actual shape, like the actual size and shape and color of the coins in here. So I think that will help as well. And then we can get like the money out of her piggy bank and kind of talk about it a bit more. Hi. Hi, Mr. Lizard.
Hey, Luna.
Next is Richard Scarry's Best Lowly Worm book ever. And this again was only like $2 and some change for this. But it's hardback, which is nice. This cover is ripped, as you can see, but that's fine. And of course it has like the classic Richard Scarry characters and counting and all of that. I love the Richard Scarry thing. I watched the Wild World of Richard Scarry or something similar to that when I was a kid. So I'm excited for my kids to read that book. Next is this Great Fairy Tale Search. I thought this would be good to like take a break or like reset. It was like $1.80. And it's like an I Spy where you like have the big picture and then you have how many you're supposed to like find, and then you search for it in the book. So I thought this would be a good like off time book to have around. Next, I always try and pick up like an activity for them to do at least once a week, like a fun, like not really school related activity. Like these, what are they called? Rainbows. These rainbows were from the dollar bin section at Target. I think they were either like $1 or $3, something between somewhere in there each. And they came with the little rainbow, 3 paints, like the primary paint colors, and a paintbrush. And it was nice just to set it out for the girls, and then they took it upon themselves to mix the primary colors to make orange and green and purple, and they did awesome. Like, do you see Luna's? It's great. And that's Rennie's, and she did awesome too. She felt kind of bad because hers didn't look as good as Luna's, and we were like, no, and Luna was like, no, yours is so cool, look at these colors that you were able to make. So it was still a good activity and learning about like color spectrums and all of that. But it was like $3 and it was a fun afternoon activity for them. So whenever I see cheapy things, I pick them up. This again was like $1 and some change, and they're both the same, but it's just like a little sparkly robot like sticker doodle thingy. So this will be a good afternoon activity, like when the kids are feeling kind of like schooled out for the week or whatever. Next, I finally did it. I broke down and bought Bob's books. I was kind of feeling like I didn't need these, and like I could like teach the phonics and the reading and everything without them, and I'm sure you can, but they were on such a good deal at Half Price Books that I was like, no, they have to come home with me now. So I got the pre-reader collection for Rennie, and I think it'd be good for Luna to kind of review with these too. So it's just the alphabet and pre-reading skills in here, and it's 24 books that come into this guy. And again, it's from Half Price Books, so they're used, but I don't mind that. And they're just like these little bitty books that come in here. So I'm excited to work with Rennie with these. And then I got the set 4 complex words for Luna, because we're kind of, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe we should start back at the stage 1, like the first stories and the sight words and stuff. But I think that she'd be able to handle this because we do a lot of reading anyways, and this has like 8 books in it, I think. Yeah, this has 8 books in it. And again, it's just like a little itty bitty book, and it just has a few pages in it, and just like simple words, you know, like Dot has a dog, dog has a hat. Like really easy. Oh, this is actually beginning readers. I guess I accidentally picked up a different book. Whoopsie. I don't know. Joys of getting stuff secondhand. But that's fine because I was just talking about needing the beginning books anyway, so rock and roll. Gonna close that back up and put it right there. Whoops. This is why you should probably look through your stuff before you do a haul, because let's be real. Next are some parenting books. I am trying to read at least 1 parenting book a month right now. And right now I am working on The Opposite of Spoiled, which I've been working on for probably more than a month, if I'm being honest, because work has been crazy. But I picked up some more. I got Elevating Childcare, A Guide to Respectful Parenting by Janet Lansbury, and I've heard really great things about Janet Lansbury, and that a lot of her philosophies kind of are on the same path as mine. Next, I got How to Talk So Kids Will Listen and Listen So Kids Will Talk by Adele Farber and Elaine Maslish. Sorry, y'all. I've heard great things about this book. I watch The Parenting Junkie. If you're not watching her and you're a parent, then you should be watching her. She's great on YouTube. But she suggested both of these books, and I think that they'll be great ones to just kind of go over parenting philosophies. And last, I got Hands-Free Mama, A Guide to Putting Down the Phone, Burning the To-Do List, and Letting Go of Perfection to Grasp What Really Matters. This really resonates with me because as a doula, I always have my phone near me. As a business owner, I'm constantly like checking social media and trying to like make sure that my social media stuff is up to date, and I do YouTube, like I'm posting to YouTube and like checking out other families on YouTube, and it is kind of hard in this day and age to unplug. And so anyways, I was interested to see what this lady had to say about Rachel May Stafford, see what she had to say about, you know, the whole being a hands-free mama and what that kind of looks like. So yeah, that's my haul. crazy the amount of stuff that I got, but really great prices on everything, and I'm excited to have it all for my kids to work out of for the next, you know, however long these last for, I'm sure a while. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. Bye.